Hello and welcome back to another video. We're getting back into the garden. If you haven't seen my previous last couple of videos, we have moved. We were in Kent in a small new build with a new build size garden, or small new build size garden. We have made the move up to Norfolk. We are actually only in a house that we're renting for now because we still haven't found anywhere to buy, and this house has got a massive garden. I don't know how long it is, but the house 2 doors down has got goats in there, so it's quite good size. I'm stuck between wanting it to make it look really nice and not wanting to spend a load of money on it because obviously we're not going to be staying here. So I'm trying to make stuff or do stuff that is short term. I've got an area up the end which has got like an allotment bit. I'll show you in a minute. And I've started off some seeds. A lot of it is stuff that will be ready in the summer, so we'll probably, well, most definitely still be here in the summer. I'm not going to be growing things like squashes, which is normally my favourite thing to grow, because we might not be here when they're ready. So I don't know whether to do it just in case. Oh, see, now I've taught myself. I'm confusing myself now because we might still be here. I don't know. Anyway, I've got some weeding to do. I'm at that also stage of letting things grow because I'm trying to see what they are. But I have got some big thorns growing down there, which I don't want to leave because obviously they'll just get worse. I know I need to dig them out, but I've tried pulling. It's sort of growing under the patio, so I can't really dig it out, so I'm just going to have to cut it with the secateurs right back and just keep doing that really. And then there's also some just under this window here, there's like a gravelly bit between the patio and the wall that's got weeds growing up, but they should be nice and easy to pull out. I did some weeding the other day in another gravel bit and they had put down some sort of weed membrane, so it was only sitting on top of that, so it was easy to pull out. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring you along with me and see what we can get done. It's a beautiful day. The trees at the end of the garden are really blowing in the wind, but when you're actually in the garden you can't feel any wind, so I don't know if it's the trees are stopping it, but yeah, they're quite loud. I'll take you up there in a minute, and you might be able to hear it, but it also means you might not be able to hear me talking up there. But I've also got a wooden wheelbarrow, which is like a planter. It's not a wheelbarrow for actually using, but the leg has fallen off, so I've got some glue here and I'm hoping that I can glue it back. And then I've got some plants that I rescued from Tesco. They're a bit worse for wear, but they were reduced, and they're going to go in the pot, in the planter. So yeah, let's get going. So this is my wheelbarrow, and this is its broken leg. Ouch. So it was screwed in. It was wobbly when I got it, to be fair. I mean, I could take the screw. Oh, you can't. They've covered over the screws. I'm not quite sure what to do about that then. Right, well, that was actually easy. I didn't use the glue. What I did is I put it back in there, hammered it so that I assume the screws went back into the holes that were already there. And then I've just stuck a... Ooh, what is going on with the phone? It's on the tripod, so it's spinning around. I've just put a little screw in there. Not the best. I'm going to try and screw it in a little bit more. I don't have a drill, so I'm doing it with a screwdriver. But that should just hold it. Now the hardest decision and the hardest job is deciding where to put it. My other garden I had like one place. This one, there's lots of places I could put it. So one of my ideas was putting it on here, on this bit, but then I can't see it from the house. So this is like the patio. Oh, look at Brady. Enjoying the sunshine? Are you enjoying the sunshine? So these are the plants that I got from Tesco. I need to pot this mint on and this coriander, and then these are my blueberries and my peony that I bought from Kent, and this salad I bought from Kent. These I've planted here, so there's some marigolds in there, and they are some radish. So my option is to either put it over in this corner here, obviously I've moved them too, or somewhere over here where I can then see it from the kitchen window. So I might put it there. I'm probably going to move it around a little bit until I'm happy with where it's going to go. So I've put the compost in there, but I don't think I'm going to put the plants in yet. I think I'm going to wait another couple of weeks before they go out, just in case of any frosts. So one of the annoying things about just refilling that is that it had obviously soil in it at our old house, but to be able to move it I had to empty all the soil out. That garden has probably got about 50 quid's worth of nice compost on it, because we just tipped it out onto the beds. So not just that one, I had another big trough planter and some other big planters that I had to empty because we just couldn't lift them. And the soil was so good in there, but yeah, it's all on that garden, and I don't think the people that bought our house are gardeners, so it's all probably just going to get wasted, and I'm having to buy it all again. So I've just come up to the back of the garden. I did show this in a video a while ago, like a weekly vlog, but not a gardening one, so I will show it again in this one. So you come under this little archway. There is something that is digging up here, just a little bit. Now I've seen a squirrel, so it could be squirrel. It could be a rabbit, but I don't know. We're thinking of getting a wildlife camera that is set off when there's movement, because I'd be interested to see what is up here. We have had a muntjac deer in the garden. Haven't seen any rabbits, but anyway, I'm going to turn this around to show you the beds. So they need a little bit of work. So this is what I'm working with. This tree, I need someone just to help me to hold that, tie that up, because this bit just likes to hang down, and obviously it's in the way, so I'll just tie it up to that other branch there. Craig's just been putting on, oh, my shadow there. Craig's just been putting on the like some grass cuttings, because there is a little compost heap here, compost bin, but it's already quite full, so I said to him, just put it on here and I'll dig it into the ground. I did find the other day a little thyme plant, and also I believe that one and that one are potatoes, so I'm going to leave them in there. The rest is all going to come out. There is like this weed membrane on there, so I am going to take that off, because I don't really want to spend out on compost for every single one of these beds, because they are big beds. I'd need quite a lot. So what I'd like to do is to put cardboard down and put compost and stuff on, like a no dig bed, but as I say, if we were staying here, then yeah, I would. I'd put a lot of extra effort into getting the beds and the soil really good, but I'm probably only going to be here for this summer, so I'm just going to add some compost in and some feed, but other than that I'm not going to spend a fortune on it. I'm just going to start with this bed here first, which is the worst one, funnily enough. I might not even do them all, but we'll see. I've got some flower seeds as well that I'd like to grow. Let me show you these trees. You can probably hear them. Hopefully you can hear me. So these are the trees. And if I stop talking, you'll be able to hear them. So they're blowing about quite a bit, but down here, you can't feel it at all. I also need to look at what all this is. If it's blackberries, then great, but I have a feeling it's just, I don't even know what's the other side of here. I don't know if that's someone's, if there's a bit of land between the fence and the trees, or if there's someone. In fact, what I'm going to do is actually hold the camera over and see if I can see what's over there. Alright, hopefully I won't drop the camera. So I just watched that back so I can see. I did think it'd be quite funny if I held that over and there was someone standing there. I think it is just a bit of like wasteland. Oh, hang on. If I go to next doors, I can have a look through the back of ours. Oh, okay. So there is, yeah, there's a bit of land between this fence and then the other side of them trees is another fence, and that's obviously someone else's land. So this bit here is just nothing, which is weird. Don't know why this fence doesn't go all the way to the trees, but never mind. Right, I'm just trying to get my let's say not trip over, and then I did. And then here we've just got all this space. Now again, probably going to repeat myself, if we were staying here, this is a big space. You could put more beds, pots, pots for potatoes, but I haven't chitted any potatoes, so I haven't got them ready to go. So I'm not really sure if I'll do anything, to be honest. I'll just keep it weeded. I'm not even sure what this, I don't know what this is. I think this, don't know if this was an old oil tank. So this is the compost. There is a water butt, but it's a bit pointless because it's not actually attached to anything, so I'm not really sure why it's there. So this was already full up to about here, but when I looked, it's got like quite big sticks and stuff. I think where they've cut down the conifers down the side, they've just chucked it in there. Obviously it's not going to go down, that'll take forever, so I will try clearing out the bottom bit. You never know, there might be some really good compost in there, but I'll take that down, chuck it on the beds anyway, and see what we end up with. See, this is the other digging, see? Something is digging there, but not all the way down. I don't know if they're digging looking for something. There are woodpeckers as well, so that, if it's birds looking for worms. But yeah, there's a few little bits up here. That can't be a bird, can it? I don't know. Surely a squirrel would have covered it all back over again. But yeah, there's other little scrapes. Definitely want to get a camera up here and have a look. Although in saying that, ignorance is bliss, isn't it? I don't know what it is at the moment. I might not want to know what it is. Could be like a giant rat or something. I don't know. Right, anyway, we're going to start down by the house, and I'm going to do some weeding first before they get too big. And obviously we see this area more, and that area up there I will, as I say, get it prepared, but I don't need it straight away, although my peas are getting quite big, but they'd obviously need to be hardened off yet anyway. So I'm just going to start with this weeding. I've got this hose, which is useless because I tried to use it, but it's got holes in it, so it's pointless. But it's listed on the inventory of the house, so I kind of have to leave it, but I might move it. So yeah, this is where I talk about all the weeds all around here. And then I need to try and do something with this as well. I don't even know where to begin with that. I don't like using weed killer, so it is going to be a manual thing. And then down this side is where there's, I don't really know what these are. It's quite a lot of them. But that's where the thorns and stuff are, so I'm going to get going on them as well. Gloves on. I had to buy myself some new gloves because I couldn't find my other ones. And then guess what I just found when I was looking for something else? My gloves. And I bought some new secateurs because I couldn't find them, and I've just found them as well.
Godspeed, we travel with hope in our minds. Loose rain, the sky and the wind are only guide. Wild sea, we are all strangers to this land. And no map, no promise but the light ahead. Rolling into the great unknown. Every step leads away from home. New stars, so bright on the edge of the night. One spark, and the world begins again. Rolling into the great unknown. Every step leads away from home.
I'm on out now. It's actually really warm out there. I did all around the patio bit, and I did some out on like the driveway. I'm never going to get all of that out without spraying it, and I'm not spraying it, so I pulled out the nettles and all the bits down the side of the house. And I will have another look tomorrow, so I will see you tomorrow. So I actually got some seed potatoes, which was a bit of a last minute decision. But when I was in there and I saw that you could still buy them, and they've already done a little bit of chitting already, and I looked at when you can plant them, so you can still plant them March to May, so we're still good. And these are second earlies. I've got first earlies and second earlies. So first earlies will be ready June, July. Second earlies will be July, September. So we're still probably going to be living here then. So I thought in one or two of them beds up the back, I'm just going to stick potatoes in, because then I don't have to do all the digging, and they sort the soil out for you. So that's what I've got. I also picked up some violas, so they're good, they can go out now, whereas the other ones I got from Tesco the other day can't. So they are going to go in here. I covered it over so that the cat doesn't use it as a litter tray. And then I also got some of these, which I think they're what I really like. I think they're the thing that literally, like, you see them in all little country gardens, cottage gardens, in between like bits of patio and stuff, and they just spread everywhere. So I'm hoping that's what they are. And what I'm going to do, I've got 3 of them, so I'm going to put some in a pot so that I can take them when we move, and then the others I'm just going to put, once I've weeded this, I'm going to put here, and hopefully they'll spread over there. And I did read that you can take clumps of them off, so once they spread you can then take bits, so then I'm hoping then I can leave some here but take some with me. So that was the plan behind that. And then also I just got these like half trays, because I need to start off some microgreens, and the half trays are better because if I do a whole tray of everything, we don't eat it in time, whereas if I do half trays of everything, hopefully we will eat it in time. So yeah, I'm going to start off some microgreens as well. So I've decided what I'm going to put in here is I'm going to put one of these in at the front, and then that hopefully spread along. Then I'm just going to put these violas in, spread them out a bit, and then when the other plants are safe to put out, I'll put them, the geraniums and stuff, I'll spread them around. Actually, I might split these up a little bit and spread them out, and then as I say, I can put the other bits in between. Right, next job is to plant out the cut and come again lettuce that I bought the other day, can't remember when. I'm going to put some in here which are going to stay inside, and then I'm going to put some in here that will stay outside. I just need to put some holes in the bottom of these so that there is some drainage in it. But I don't have a drill, so it's a screwdriver, and then you just put the holes in. Ooh, that was easy. Right, so because I don't have all my pots here, they're at the allotment in Kent, and I need to sow some more seeds, and the other ones haven't moved on yet, I am doing a bit of make do. I'm using things, reusing stuff from the kitchen. So this is what our, I think, tomatoes came in from Riverford. I've got a blueberry box that I'll just put some holes in. I've got a butter thing I'll put some holes in. I've also got some yogurt pots that I've saved, again just going to put some holes in for drainage. I've got a mushroom one. Now these are either good for putting the pots in and keeping the water in there, or you can put the holes in and use it as a seed tray. So I'll leave that one to last and see if I need it. But yeah, I'm going to sow some more seeds because I've got lots that need to get going. So I think I showed these the other day anyway, but some borlotti beans, runner beans, some nigella, some more sweet peas because I didn't get many in the last pack. This one's got 35 in there, so I need to sow some more of them. Californian poppy, some Swiss chard, it's going to go straight in up the end. Violas, some more salad leaf, and some cosmos. So what I've done is I noticed that there was this little sort of bed here. I've put a load of soil on there and I've just chucked a load of random seeds. So there's some marigold, there's all of this. It's all out of date, some of these, but I just thought I'd chuck it in anyway. And I've also put in some nigella and the California poppy because it said to direct sow them, but I don't like putting them out in the flower beds because then I don't know if they're coming up or not, if that makes sense. Whereas here, there isn't a load of greenery. It does get the sun, although I am now looking at that moss on them bricks and worrying that actually, does it get enough sun? The sun comes up over here, so it will be in the sun all the way around there till it gets to there. I've watered it. I'm just a bit worried about the cats using it as a toilet, so I might actually just put some like bubble wrap over it so then the light still gets through but it protects it a little bit. We'll see. And I've also sown all of these, so I've got cosmos in here, this has got runner beans, this has got California poppy, and these got nigella. So although it said to direct sow it, I'm still going to sow some in pots anyway and then I can plant them out. And then these have got sweet peas in. And look what else I found, this little bike pot holder. So I've just put it there for now and put my rosemary on there. So I've brought all my seeds back in. I've covered up the seed bed that I was a bit worried about. I've put some, there's the grill off of the barbecue that I've put on some of it. Just watching that bird, making sure it's not going in there to eat my seeds. And then I've put some bubble wrap over it. Hopefully it'll all still grow and hopefully that'll keep the cats and the birds off and I'll get some lovely flowers. It's quite warm today, look at the state of me. I didn't do any of the digging up at the back, but I did get lots of seeds sown and some other bits sorted. That will be in the next garden video because I've got to get them potatoes in there as well. But I need some help like holding that tree back up. Not sure I'll be able to do it on my own, but yeah. So anyway, that's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like to see more gardening videos, I'm just watching, there's 2 robins in the garden. The robins don't normally get on. In fact, there's a load of birds. I think where I've been out in the garden, they haven't been coming down for the feeders, but yeah, 2 robins. Oh, and yeah, now they're fighting on the fence. See, there's one on, oh look, they're a bit close. Yeah, they're not happy. The other one's gone now. Anyway, that was just me watching the robins. Yeah, robins are very territorial. You don't often get them close together. Anyway, so yeah, if you like to see more gardening videos, and don't forget to subscribe, that would be amazing. I have got loads of other gardening allotment videos, like old ones over the years, if you wanted to go back and you can watch some of them. But I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.